So what is going on, my son bros? I just wanted to post out a little video. I've been seeing a lot of like speculations of what the new Fallout is going to be or what people will like. So I felt like throwing my name in the hat. So first things first, where I would like Fallout to be, it's kind of out of the U.S. but still in the U.S. I would like it to be in Hawaii. I don't know if like Hawaii is like destroyed or something like that. I don't know. But I think it'll be pretty cool to sit there and have a Fallout there. Because you know how the Enclave are on oil rigs outside in the ocean and stuff like that. You could be a Enclave deserter or an Enclave soldier that goes to the islands of Hawaii to sit there and take over the islands to start a new thing for the Enclave. And there can be people there. There'll be new creatures because I don't think Deathclaws will be there. More than likely all the regular creatures like Brahmin and stuff like that probably be there. But just think of like all the different opportunities, like going from island to island and sitting there checking out what's all going on. It'd be like going to the big island Hawaii or Kauai, stuff like that. Just going to different islands and doing stuff. More than likely, if they did something like this, the main game will be on the big island of Hawaii, and like every one of the other islands, which there are 5 of them, is going to be like DLC, more than likely. But think about that. That's 5 easy DLC that they could do, which sucks, but that would be awesome if they didn't do DLC and had all the islands together. Because making this, more than likely the map will probably be the size of like Skyrim or Oblivion put together, or Far Harbor, stuff like that. Because you have to think about it. Skyrim and Oblivion were still so much bigger than Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4's maps. Far Harbor was just a little bit smaller, I believe, or a little bit bigger. I have to do my math over, but it would be cool because you could play as like a Enclave soldier, something new. You usually play as a Vault Dweller or stuff like that. So if they want to stay to that thing, you can stay as a Vault Dweller. That there was a vault in Hawaii that we didn't know about or something like that. But I think it would be pretty interesting because what Obsidian did was you were a mailman. You were just a mailman. That's all you were. So they could do that. Be like you're a soldier that deserted the Enclave, and you sit there and you find the Enclave has got a couple pit boys from vaults that they have raided and stuff, and you pick up a pit boy and you fly off on a vertibird and you get shot down by the Enclave and onto the big island of Hawaii because you thought you were going to the U.S. So now you're stuck on Hawaii while the Enclave is hunting you down. Or they could sit there and do that, and somehow you can still become part of the Enclave and sit there and like the settlements going on, have a settlement system, but not make the whole game based on it, but have a settlement system where you can either attack the settlements with the Enclave, or you can sit there and defend the settlements from the Enclave. Have a war going on between the locals and the Enclave trying to take the island. And it would just be cool having the big island Hawaii as the main place you're at, and then all the other small islands are like small islands that you can take over. Like the whole main game is to either take over the islands for the Enclave or for the locals, and whoever has them has the Hawaii. So you can sit there and play as the Enclave and take over all the other 5 islands, and then make a final big old push to the big Hawaii. Or like the Enclave owns Kauai, and you have to sit there and take over the other islands that they're trying to take over, or defend those islands. Like there's locals on each one, and you have to either defend and help those locals, or you have to kill the locals for your island. Now it's really interesting. Like it'll be a cool thing to do, the Hawaii thing. But it's up to y'all, bros. What do y'all think? I really would like a Hawaii theme one, something outside of the U.S. but still in the U.S. to get the patriot feeling, because you could sit there and go to Pearl Harbor and stuff like that. Go fight on the Pearl Harbor, see where all the old ships have sunk and everything after the Pearl Harbor attack. Stuff like that. There is historical stuff that you could do at Hawaii. And it's a beautiful place. I've been there. My uncle lives there. I love it with a passion. And it would just be really interesting to see something like that, because we already have Boston. Boston was cool, really fun, a giant city. We have Washington, D.C., a very historical place, a very big city. I want to try something that's not a giant city. We had freaking New Vegas, which was a wasteland and a city. But I want something that's not a big city, like Hawaii. Yes, there's going to be a couple cities, but it's mainly forests on there. And it's just like my Let's Play I've been doing, where Overgrown Apocalypse for Fallout 4, where it has all those trees and stuff. Think about that, like running around in a Fallout universe where there's a bunch of trees like that, dead, some alive, some are dead, and stuff like that. Because I don't know how Hawaii took it. If maybe one of the islands got hit by a bomb, I don't know what happened. Probably a bomb landed on Big Island, Hawaii. And if that did happen, that still means you had the 5 other islands that are still okay, probably livable. Maybe not, probably so. But it'll be really interesting to sit there and fight on that island, see what's all going on. I would really enjoy it, because sitting there selling from island to island, taking it over, you'll be like a pirate. Going to take over islands. I just really enjoyed it. And I also thought of, what about Rhode Island? Yeah, what about Rhode Island? Rhode Island is one of our other smaller states. It'd be pretty cool to see Rhode Island, because it's such a small state, they could probably do the whole state. Or maybe New Jersey, where it's actually an island. Well, not an island, a peninsula, or whatever it's called. Or Florida. Or New Orleans. That's the biggest one I always see. So many people want to see Fallout New Orleans. I would really enjoy that. I live near to New Orleans, so it'll be really cool because I know the place myself. But then again, I want something different. I want out of the U.S., but I don't want to go across the seas yet. I want to have one more Fallout in the U.S. and then across the seas. Then I want to see one in England, or maybe Germany, or Spain, or Japan, Australia. Australia will be fun as hell. Oh my god. Just think about Australia. With all the creatures they have now, they've been sat there and mutated. It's going to be hell. Man, you think those giant crabs that you see running around Australia are bad? No, just think about after they got mutated. Deathclaws will be running from them. Deathclaws will be like, fuck this shit, I'm out. But Australia, the main thing I want to know is, what happened to Antarctica? I guarantee all that nuclear fallout has melted those ice caps. Why the fuck are we not flooded yet? That's one thing I want to know. If any of y'all can answer that, that'd be amazing, because I know we're already having like terrible floods and stuff some places, and we're having ice caps melt in our time period now. More than likely, those ice caps should be melted, like completely gone. Just done, and then half the world is flooded, unless with the nuclear blast it evaporated most of the water. Is that how you say it? Yes, evaporated most of the water. But it's really a conversation between all y'all. I want to see what y'all say, because I really enjoy it. I want to see what y'all would think, what y'all would think the next Fallout should be, and like give some information, make me see why it should be that one and why it shouldn't be and stuff like that. Because with the Hawaii one, I think it will be cool, but it doesn't seem like something Bethesda would do unless all of us get on that train and try to push it. Maybe it'll be something to do, but more than likely right now they're working on Elder Scrolls 6, hopefully. Which Elder Scrolls 6, what would y'all like that to be? In my opinion, I would like it to be Elsewhere, because I love the Khajiits with a passion. I don't play as them, but they're one of my favorite races because they're disliked by so many. It'd be cool to be Elsewhere, because it's a jungle and desert, and I'm getting totally off fucking subject. Time to go back to Fallout. This is a totally different series. But it would be amazing to see that. And I think I'm just going to end it here, because I'm just going to continue rambling on about random stuff. But to sit there and see it in Hawaii would be amazing because of all the culture and stuff. And a lot of people that are Hawaiian would really enjoy it, that play the Fallout series. It'll be something fresh for them, because they would know the culture a lot better than us, and it can teach us the culture too. So that would be really enjoyable. I really do hope y'all enjoy this, and if y'all do have any ideas of what the next thing is, just send it to me in an email or comment it below, and if it's good enough, I'll make a video of it. Not saying y'all's stuff bad, I'm just saying whoever has the best one out of all of y'all, because I'm hoping I get a lot. I'll make a video about it, talking about it, and comparing it to other ones. So I really hope y'all enjoyed. I love you all, and I shall see y'all in the next sunrise. I really hope y'all enjoyed this, bros. If you want to check out some more of this, click on the video annotation that's right beside the Big Daddy's knee. And the video right above that is one that YouTube picked out itself. I don't know how they do it. They just do it some way. And I hope y'all enjoyed. Like and subscribe if y'all want to see more of this. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.